From the earth, life sprang forth, doubt arose, and exile followed. Yet a promise endured, and through it, many were saved. The beginning. In the beginning, there was nothing. No light, no sound, no time, only the deep silence of the void. And in that silence, God existed. Then God spoke, and at his word, light burst forth. Light broke the darkness, and darkness fled before it. Day was separated from night. Time itself began, and God saw that the light was good. God formed the heavens above and the waters below. The skies stretched wide, vast and immeasurable. The waters gathered together, and dry land rose from the deep. Earth took shape. Order replaced chaos, and God saw that it was good. Then the land began to live. Grass sprang from the soil. Plants bore seed according to their kind. Trees rose tall, each yielding fruit. Life covered the earth, green and abundant. And God saw that it was good. God placed lights in the heavens to govern the day and the night, the sun to rule the day, the moon to rule the night, and the stars, countless and eternal, marked the seasons and the passage of time. And God saw that it was good. The seas came alive with movement. Fish filled the waters, great and small. Birds soared across the sky, wings stretched wide beneath the heavens. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply." And God saw that it was good. Then the land filled with creatures, animals of every kind, livestock, wild beasts, and creatures that move along the ground, each according to its kind. Life moved in perfect balance. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness. From the dust of the earth, God formed man, and he breathed into him the breath of life, and man became a living being. God created them male and female, and blessed them. He gave them dominion over the earth, and entrusted creation into their care. And God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. God planted a garden in Eden, a place of beauty and peace. Rivers flowed through it. Trees grew pleasing to the eye, and good for food. Man walked with God in harmony, unafraid, unashamed. Creation rested in perfection, but in the garden stood a tree unlike the others, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God commanded that it not be eaten from, for freedom had been given, and with freedom came choice. The moment came quietly. A hand reached. A choice was made, and in that instant, everything changed. Eyes were opened. Innocence was lost. Shame entered the world, and fear followed close behind. The harmony was broken. The ground was cursed. Pain entered human life, and humanity was sent out from Eden, away from the garden, away from perfection. Yet even in exile, the story did not end. For beyond the loss, a journey began. A story of humanity, of struggle and hope, of fall and redemption. This was the beginning of the world. As time moved forward, life continued beyond the garden. Children were born, families grew, the earth began to fill. But the wound of disobedience remained. Brother turned against brother. Jealousy gave birth to violence. Blood was spilled upon the ground, and the cry of injustice rose from the earth. Yet humanity continued to multiply. Generations passed. Cities were built, and the hearts of men grew heavy. The thoughts of humanity turned toward evil again and again. Violence filled the world. Corruption spread across the earth. But one man walked differently. His name was Noah. Noah walked with God in a world that no longer listened. God saw the brokenness of creation and chose to begin again. Noah was commanded to build an ark, a vessel of wood and obedience. The warning was given. The time was set. Then the rains came. The skies opened. The waters rose. Day after day, the world was covered. Everything outside the ark was swept away. Inside, life waited in silence. And then the rain ceased. The waters slowly withdrew. The ark came to rest. The door was opened. Dry ground appeared once more. God made a covenant with Noah, a promise carried across generations. Never again would the earth be destroyed by flood. The rainbow was set in the sky as a sign of that promise. Humanity began again. But once more, pride took root. People gathered together, speaking one language with one purpose. They built a tower toward the heavens, seeking to make a name for themselves. But their unity was not humility. Their language was confused. Their plans were scattered. And the people were spread across the face of the earth. Then God called one man. His name was Abram. He was asked to leave all that was familiar and walk into the unknown. And Abram believed. A promise was spoken of land, of descendants, of blessing for all nations. His name became Abraham. Though the years passed and hope seemed distant, the promise remained. And in time, a son was born. Isaac, the child of promise. The promise continued through Isaac's family, through Jacob, who wrestled through the night and was given a new name, Israel. From him came 12 sons, the roots of a nation. Among them was Joseph. Joseph dreamed dreams that revealed what was yet to come. But his brothers grew jealous. He was betrayed, sold, taken far from home. Joseph was carried into Egypt. Though forgotten and imprisoned, God remained with him. Years passed in silence. Then, in a single moment, everything changed. Joseph was raised from captivity to stand before kings. Wisdom was given. Authority followed. Through him, many lives were saved. When famine came, those who once betrayed him stood before him in need. And Joseph chose mercy. What was meant for harm became a means of preservation. A people were saved. So the book of Genesis comes to its close. What began with creation continued through promise. The story was far from over.